When I think about the beginning for you, I was thinking there are so many women who have been in a situation like that, like you have nothing. The idea that you somehow rose out of the ashes is still astonishing to me.
I think if you've been through a period like that, it never leaves you. That period in my life is my touchstone. And for all that it was really tough, I knew who my real friends were. You know, they were there for me then, and that is a gift. And, you know, it sounds crazy, but when I got my first rejection letter, I was quite proud of it.
Why?
Because I thought, oh, real writers get rejected. I pinned it on my wall. Well, my rejection letters were on my kitchen notice board.
The first Harry Potter book finally hit shelves in 1997. It was a runaway hit with readers who embraced the lessons of good and evil, love and hate, life and death. You talked about how your mom's life and passing appeared in pages in the Harry Potter books somehow. How often do you think about her now at this point in your life?
Constantly. I mean, but in a positive way. I think the last time I got quite teary about my mother's passing was I was given an honour at Buckingham Palace, and my God, if my mother had known. You know, it's a moment like that you think, oh, what would she have said? It's sad to me she never got to read the books. But life is weird because the books wouldn't be what they are if she hadn't passed on. So it's a bittersweet situation.
Did she know about just even the idea?
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
No.
Did you have the idea?
Yeah, I did. I was working on it for 6 months before she died, and I hadn't told her.
So you kept it for you.
Yeah.
Harry's story may be done for now, but Rowling isn't ready to say goodbye to magic just yet. She's gearing up for the release of Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, the second of 5 films set in the 20s wizarding world, all written by Rowling herself.
The very first time I met her, this is crazy talking at the back of her head like that. The very first time I met her, she's a rock star, you know, and so I mean, but she is so down to earth.
And reuniting a few familiar faces.
We had a kind of inherent chemistry, and I think we sort of just happily discovered it as we went along.
We got an exclusive first look at the new trailer, which includes a big reveal for Harry Potter fans.
Dumbledore, an address. What's that? A safe house in Paris. Why would I need a safe house in Paris? Should things at some point go terribly wrong, it's good to have a place to go. You know, for a cup of tea. The time's coming, Newt. When you're gonna have to pick a side. No, I don't do sides.
If you were just to kind of tee up what fans can expect, how would you sell it?
I think the thing that will probably excite fans most is that you see Claudia Kim's character and hear that character named.
We start to get so much deeper into the connections to the stories we know and love from Harry Potter.
I want you to look at Ezra's face. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
I had a relationship to this material as a child. It was my Bible and security blanket.
You hear it from Ezra, and I'm sure you've heard it from fans forever, that you are their childhood in some ways.
It's the most beautiful thing to hear. It really is. I know the books were a refuge for people who were going through certain things. The books are, you know, they're full of themes of loss, lost love, the protective nature of love, safety. So I think I wrote something that I needed as much as I wanted to write.
And she had such a cool life, you guys. When you talk about where she was, homelessness, she's the first self-made author billionaire. So and she says she's never forgotten it, where she came from. And so I just found her fascinating and down to earth and kind of shy.
What a wealth of material. She's 5 more scripts, movies. And
she said she could write every single day. It just keeps coming to her.
I saw her interacting with a young boy out on the concourse yesterday, and he said to her, "Because of you, I love to read." And she said to him, that's the highest compliment.
Yeah, she said, she hears that all the time. By the way, if you want to see the full trailer for Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, you can check it out on twitter.com/Today Show. It's out right now.